We are just about 10 miles south of downtown. You get a look inside NRG Stadium in Houston, the home of the Texans. The kicker, Chase McLaughlin, will get this one started. And off we go from Houston. This just makes it to the landing zone. It's taken at the 18. Oh, big hole left side. And he takes this all the way back for 6. The opening kickoff of the afternoon turns into a touchdown. Greg, a dream start to this one. The opening kickoff taken back all the way for the first points of the game.
Each one of these teams, Mike, they've spent the entire week discussing how can we get off to a fast start. But you don't get out to much of a faster start in returning the opening kickoff of the game. It's a dream start, as you said, and man, you just don't draw it up much better than that.
Now return coming from the 7. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. First and 10. On the ground, they'll go with Rachaad White, the back out of Arizona State. And this will be a Bucs first down. The tackle's made at about the 38-yard line.
We met with these coaches during the week, Mike. They told us the emphasis this week about getting the run game going early, and we see it here. Nice first play pickup. Fresh set of downs.
So, first and 10 here now at the 38. On first down, right back to White. Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. It is Azeez Al-Shaair with the stop. Here's 2nd and 9. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. And the reception for Chris Godwin. And it'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line.
These curl routes, he's been running these routes since he was a young kid in Pop Warner football, and I like to call it pulling the string. You've got the defender thinking you're going downfield, and you stick that foot in the ground, work back to the quarterback, friendly to the ball, and really nice job picking up the first down.
That's Palmer, the man in motion. On first and 10, here's Baker. He finds Mr. Reliable, Mike Evans. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
Well, so often we see quarterbacks standing in the pocket, holding it, seeing if they can create something downfield. Well, not that play. That play was simple. Snap the ball to the quarterback, spit it out into the hands of your receiver, and let's see what he can do.
Baker gonna hand it to White. And he is not gonna get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up 3rd down. They'll try to run for it. Here's White. And it looks like he's got enough for the first down. Let's wait for the mark. Yes, that run, that's enough to move the chains.
Really just the same approach that an offense would take on a quarterback sneak, Mike. You don't necessarily have to spring them for a huge gain. Can you buy just enough space up front to pick up 1 yard? That's exactly what they did. Pick up the first down.
On first down is Mayfield. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. It's actually the easiest down in football to operate in. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make third down manageable and take your chances picking up a key third down?
It is a gain of 23 yards, and now they'll have 4 shots at it. It's 1st and goal.
And this has been a really nice answer so far to this game, Mike. I mean, you watch your opponent take the initial drive and go right down the field and score. And what are you going to do in response? What are you going to do when you get that ball back for the first time in your huddle? And tell you what, they've answered all those questions, and now they're set up 1st and goal.
Tight end motioning left. They'll run with White to the 5-yard line. So we'll get a 2nd and goal when we return. It's the Texans. Ball right on the 5-yard line, 2nd down and goal. One more time, it's White. Looking for a seam, but will not find one. He'll take this down to the 4-yard line. Third and goal. From the gun, it's Mayfield. To the end zone, it's intercepted. It's the safety, Jalen Petrie. He gets free. Inside the 40. Still going. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. What a spectacular take back for the score. You can stay in your own end zone and just take the touchback. Better yet, go the other way and get the touchdown.
And just a great heads-up play there, Mike. Not only to secure the ball in the end zone, but then to recognize he had an alley. He's able to outrun the rest of those guys, and now he finds himself taking it all the way back for 6.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. This will be returned from the 6. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Throwing is Mayfield. Godwin working the right side. He's close to a 1st down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down. A good spot here. 2nd and a yard. Now it's White. Room up the sideline at the 45. 15-yard pickup there. It's a first down for Tampa Bay.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, this offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
They'll go again with White. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9.
Really nice job by the interior of this offensive line. It typically just takes one guy to distort the defense to give the back enough room to operate. And that's exactly what they did here, and it led to a big gain.
2 minutes remain here in this first half. Greg and I back from Houston in a moment. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's second and inches. Mayfield. This pass is caught by Cade Otton. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the second quarter.
Get this complete right side to Otton. He's taken down just shy of the 10.
Really nice answer to the previous drive from this quarterback. You want to play at this league and you want to play for a long time, you better have a short-term memory because mistakes are going to happen. Really nice job here bouncing back, putting together a promising drive, and he's open to come away with a touchdown of his own.
Mayfield to throw on for, and he's going to be taken down back at the 20-yard line. The Texans going to go ahead and use their first timeout here.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense immediately getting back on track. What do the coaches say? Just play the next play, and that's exactly what they did.
On second down, Baker. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
Oh, in trouble. Down he goes. Here's a timeout, Houston. That's their second. Clock stops with a little under a minute to go in the second quarter. On fourth down, Chase McLaughlin in for the Bucs. That one doinks off the left upright. No friendly bounce. It's no good. And they do not cut into the deficit. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. On play action, Stroud. He's going to run it.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on first down.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down.
You find yourself in these 2-minute drills, Mike. They're pretty critical moments in the game. They go a long way to deciding the outcome. So It makes a lot of sense. You start looking for your top target, and he comes through for him there.
On 1st and 10, here's Stroud. He'll tuck it and take off. And he slides and covers up at the end, avoids the hit, and picked up decent yardage along the way.
Take a look at his eyes. You can see the quarterback clearly going through all of his progressions, and he's quick to realize there's nowhere to go with this ball. He makes the right decision and gets out of there, picks up some good yardage, and gets down on the ground.
Tank Dell was the one he was looking for, and it'll be 3rd down.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
From the gun, here's Stroud. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a 4th down.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan, and then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the second phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play him man-to-man, and it's exactly what they did here, and there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away.
Fairbairn's kick is good, and the Texans stake themselves to a 17-0 lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. Fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. They will start it on the ground to run that clock. And he'll take this past the 30, a gain of 6, mark it at the 31. Now the Bucs will take their first time out, as that'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. That's Palmer, the man in motion. 2nd down throw from Mayfield. To the outside. Catch made by Evans. 12 yards on that hookup. Good for a Buccaneers 1st down.
It's pretty evident, Mike, when a quarterback and his wide receiver are operating on the exact same page. The anticipation, the timing, the accuracy of both the route and the ball. And when they're working together like this, that's the definition of teach tape.
That'll be intercepted. That's the safety, Jimmy Ward.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end. All right, Coach, second half drawing near. Glad to have you back with us here on EA Sports. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. On the return, here comes Tucker. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. They'll start this on the ground. And here's White.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Mayfield to throw. And that one's incomplete, but a late flag comes in. Looked like he might have gotten there early. Line of scrimmage is the 31 as they line up 1st and 10. They send Godwin in motion. Mayfield to throw it here on 1st down. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Well, Mike, I think it's pretty clear what the message was by this head coach at halftime. He said, listen, guys, we're behind. We're trailing. We're going to come out early in this second half and be aggressive from the get-go and cut into this deficit. But oftentimes, reckless decision-making, over-aggressive play calling leads to turnovers. Now, this defense finds themselves heading back out onto the field a little earlier than expected, but they need to hold serve and keep this score right where it is.
He'll look deep, left sideline. And he gets marked out of bounds, but inside the 5-yard line. So a big one there to start the drive. It's a gain of 34. From the 4-yard line, trying to punch it in. 1st down and goal. They'll run here with Mixon. Trying to create some space, but will not find much. He'll get a yard. They'll mark it at the 3. A little closer. Here's 2nd and goal. Here's Stroud. And he will fight his way to the end zone. C.J. Stroud. Touchdown, Houston. Initially looking to throw it for the touchdown, couldn't find anything, so Greggy takes care of business himself, using his legs for the touchdown.
Well, it was clear early on, Mike, that this defense was expecting the pass, and after matching all the receivers in the end zone, this quarterback realized quickly it was his legs that he was going to need to rely on to get the ball across the goal line.
Stroud. This is caught. He's got it. And they tack 2 more onto their lead. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it up. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and we'll come out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. To throw is Mayfield. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete. He was trying to fit that one into Mike Evans. And it'll bring up 2nd down. Here comes Otten in motion. Throwing on 2nd down, Mayfield. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
This has really just been the story of the entire game. They just seem out of sync, don't they? I mean, they desperately need to find a way to just get some points on the scoreboard, any way it takes. You don't complete on the deep pass there, but keep shooting for it, because at some point something's going to break your way, and they desperately need it.
And this one is hauled in. What a grab. It is a big play for the Buccaneers. 47 yards. That's Palmer, the man in motion. Throwing is Baker. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Derek Stingley. And the Texans are going to have it at their own 32-yard line.
When you find yourself in this situation, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You've got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Man in motion, it's Diggs. Open man, downfield, it's Nico Collins. Can't ask for much more. 22 yards on the first play of the drive.
Mike, think back to our conversation during the break. We've kind of both asked ourselves, are they content with this double-digit lead? Do they come out and play conservative here in the second half? Well, it took exactly one play to get our answer. They continue to get chunk plays like this. This thing could get out of reach fast.
And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look.
Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
Under pressure, he's going to go down again. They've sacked him for a 2nd consecutive time.
Just can't seem to get anything going on every ensuing snap. They just continue to go backwards and backwards and backwards. They've got to find a way on 1st and 2nd down to stay ahead of the chains so 3rd down is not so daunting.
Here's Stroud. To the left side, into the hands of Collins. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Give, running right. It is Mixon. And the defense all over this one. They knock him down. It'll go down as a loss of 2.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings them down for a loss.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Off the play fake. Here's Stroud. He runs with it. Good job breaking the pocket and going for 14 yards, and most importantly, a 1st down.
This is a part of the field where you have to account for the quarterback as a runner. Nothing's open downfield. Great job by your secondary, but then he makes a break for the goal line, and they're able to stop him just short, but not until after he sets his guys up first and goal.
The big guys are on. Jumbo set here for first and goal. They'll go play action with Stroud. That is caught, and he's in. Joe Mixon. Touchdown, Texans. Greg, in the end zone again. I'm running out of different ways to say touchdown. They're doing it so often here today.
Mike, some offensive play callers, once they get the lead, it's just milk the clock and let's get out with the win. But not this coach. He is trying to score every single time they possess the ball. I don't mind the play call. It's something you have to keep in mind, Mike, is when you decide to pass this close to the goal line, all of the space is the width of the field. There's not a lot of depth to the field. So that's why the timing, the anticipation, the accuracy of the quarterback, it all has to be on point. It wasn't on that last play, and that's why it ultimately failed.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. That one's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. And he's taken down, but not until he gets to the 32-yard line.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the first down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down. Out of the pistol, it's Mayfield. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down. From the gun, it's Mayfield. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. Picked off by Derek Stingley.
You know, what I'm seeing play out there right now, Mike, is just a frustrated offense playing on tilt. And on the other side of the ball, I'm seeing a defense that's happily taking advantage of these decisions. I mean, how else do you explain 3 consecutive drives that result in a pick? I mean, each mistake just feeds the next. It feeds frustration. And all at the same time, it's leading to questionable throws and easy picks.
And nothing doing on that one. He'll go down behind the line.
I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant, and once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
He'll get this one out to his fullback. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable third down, getting some good yardage on that second down play.
So I don't think his fullback was his primary option on that play, but a really nice job by the quarterback, working quickly through his progression, getting the ball down to his big fullback, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
Here now, 3rd and 5. Here's Mixon.
Joe Mixon on the carry. Jamel Dean on the tackle. A gain of only a yard. It's 4th down.
The offense not coming off the field, and here's 4th down. Throwing is Stroud. That's taken in, and he's going to have a Texans first down. They find a way to convert on 4th and 10. On the ground, it's Mixon. And he tries to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not happen here. I think he's going to lose a yard.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
They'll go right back to Mixon. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this 4th quarter. So it's a win here for the Texans.